Hi, I'm Anthony Marinelli, and I'd like to show you my 808 drum machine processed through some of my favorite pedals. So there's just a little bit of a vibe of what this can do. And the reason I sort of came up with this rig is because I'm a little impatient sometimes and I like to do things in real time. You know, that's kind of why I like the analog synthesizers, and I'm not sitting there, you know, editing all these effects in. I figured I could probably sort of DJ it, you know, if I could get a drum machine going into a pedal path, you know, with a lot of different things, then I can sort of, you know, hear an idea. I have an OTO Biscuit bit crusher, so that's something that I might hear as an idea. I can crush the sound, so here's what, you know, that sounds like. Going to a really low bit crush, or I could just drop bits. That's a massive one. Or just drop a lesser bit, so it kind of fuzzes out a little bit. See how it's fuzzing? And then, you know, ridiculous. So that's my bit crusher, but also on the end of the bit crusher, I'll light it back up again, I have a filter. And green means low pass filter, yellow means band pass filter, and orange means high pass filter, I believe. Yeah, so green is my low pass filter. So you can see I can sweep it, and it's a resonant filter. And the cool thing is that you can get the affected sound or just the dry sound. So by adding dry sound, you've heard me say this before, you get the attack, and then you add the effect. So see how when I filter the effect down, you still have dry sound. Or you can get rid of the dry sound, and when you filter down, you're just down to nothing. So that's my OTO Biscuit. Then let's come over to this OTO Boum, and it's a warmer. So it has a compressor and a low pass filter and a really heavy distortion. So let's let it rip. I'll turn off the Biscuit. Heavy distortion. Here's my low pass. Down to nothing. Less drive. Lots of colors in there. Next step in the chain, delay. Now I can tap a tempo in. Let's hear some delay. In time. Double it up. Hear the different rhythms. Let's get some of that drive back, some distortion. No delay. Some straight signal. And of course, that was called the OTO Bim that I was just doing the delay with. Now let's go to the OTO Bam. That's my reverb. Room size. Reverb time. Play around with the delays a little more. I'm grabbing onto that clap. Hear it in the reverb and the delay. Double time. high pass filter, crushed. So there you have it. So again, I like to take my drum machines on a ride. And for me, that means processing through pedals. So I found a path that I liked that made sense. First, I went into a bit crusher with a filter, then into a distortion unit with a lot of compression, then to a digital delay where I could in real time tap the tempo and decide on my subdivisions, whether they're quarter notes, eighth notes, triplets, whole notes, and then a nice reverb that I can kind of jam in there anytime I want, give it some ring out. Like if I stop the drum machine, then the reverb rings out. And some pre-delay is always nice because you can kind of get, you know, measured pre-delay in the rhythm. So there you go. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help us continue to make these crazy videos that we're having a lot of fun doing.